Hello YouTube, it's your boy B3 back with another kicking action figure review. Today we are looking at the ToyBiz Amazing Spider-Man, or Spider-Man Classics, Stealth Venom with Symbiote Blast. Yes, you might recognize this Venom mold. It's one that was used on several figures. This is the Stealth Venom version of it, which is kind of just like a clear Venom. It's pretty cool. It's one that I've always been interested in getting, and I'm glad I finally have it because it's very cool. ToyBiz is famous among Marvel Legends collectors. There's a lot of stuff that was great about ToyBiz that is missed, and there's a lot of stuff where it was like, we got it better now. Like the proportions on this guy can be a little weird, but that's the way it is on a lot of ToyBizes. However, that actually kind of works in Venom's favor since it is a symbiote over a dude. So it kind of just makes Venom look a little more monstrous. Which is one reason why this Venom sculpt is so well remembered. See, he's got the big head with the big mouth, long tongue. He's very 90s Venom. Early 2000s Venom, actually. I think this figure... Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Came out in 2006, actually? Yeah. Oh, God, I was just a little boy then. Just a little guy. He might be a little sun damaged. You can see how he's kind of yellowed a bit. I don't know that he was originally like that, but most of the ones you see online are like this, so... Oh, well. Now, he doesn't have a head articulation or anything, but he does have jaw movement from this button gimmick. So it's a very rubbery head. The reason it doesn't rotate is because of the jaw. I think that's kind of fun for kids, though the jaw is like already open, but the gimmick is to open the jaw. I think that's pretty funny. You've got rotation on the arms, up and down. Ooh, it's a tight joint for an old figure. That's pretty good. Whoever had this took some decent care of it. You got nice rotation there on the elbow. Single bend. It's kind of ratchety. You got a rotation forward and back on the wrist. And then this is something people remember fondly from ToyBiz, finger articulation. Individual finger articulation. The thumb doesn't articulate, but all four fingers do. That's awesome. So you can like point or beckon someone over. You can flick someone off. Oi! All that jazz. And you got a lot of torso movement, forward and back, wobble, side to side. There is a waist swivel in and out on the leg, and you can kind of turn that joint to be forward and back as well and stuff. Pretty good. You have a thigh swivel. He can kind of go back, but, you know, he's got a hard plastic bussy. You've got a double knee bend there. Up and down on them feeties. You have an ankle pivot. When Hasbro didn't have an ankle pivot, everyone was always like, ToyBiz had one. But yeah, it's kind of a dated ankle pivot, but it is one. And then the toe beans articulate. Pretty cool. And he's got pickles on the bottom of his feeties. Yeah. Alright, Venom. That is that for articulation. And he's got like a big paint splotch here. I think that's from the manufacturer. That's not from someone who had this figure. This figure's been very well taken care of, though. You can really tell. Alright, now let's get into his accessory, which is this Symbiote Blast. It's kind of like a symbiote head on this missile. And you pop it in this thing that attaches to his arm. As you can see, it does still launch. Very nice. That's a fun little feature. You know, kids love missiles, but they lose them. So, I'm very happy to be able to have this guy complete. Even though this doesn't want to stay on the arm super well, but... God, I'm going to lose this missile. It's pretty cool. So now let's get into size comparisons. Now, here he is with some modern Marvel Legends. That's going to be most of the size comparisons, but I will be comparing him with some classic ToyBiz stuff, don't worry. But here he is with some Venoms. This is the Venom Space Knight 2-pack with Space Knight Venom here on the left and Mania on the right. And I think he looks pretty cool with them. This ToyBiz Venom is supposed to be 6-inch, but he almost has more of a 7-inch feel to him. But it's Venom. So I think it kind of works that he's bigger. The spider on his chest is a bit more of an Eddie Brock spider. But the build of this Venom is actually very Mac Gargan. But hey, I mean, to my knowledge, there wasn't a stealth Venom in the comics. It's just a fun, gimmicky toy. And I like that. I kind of actually miss that a lot. When I was a kid, there were a lot of kind of gimmicky toys that were new takes on the characters. I know when the Iron Man 2 movie came out, there was like a concept series that had a bunch of cool conceptual Iron Man armors. And they still sometimes do that with kids' toys, but not enough. I thought that was really fun. And you'll see more of that in a bit. But let's take these Venoms away and throw in some Marvel Legends Spider-Man, huh? Here is the Ben Reilly Spider-Man Beyond. He's kind of one of my go-tos for size comparisons these days. As is this MCU Spider-Man. It is the No Way Home Final Swingsuit Spider-Man, voted by many to be one of the best figures of 2023. And I understand why. It's a magnificent figure. I've reviewed that Venom 2-pack and both of these Spider-Men, by the way, if you want to check that out. I think he looks really cool with them. I think he actually works pretty well with 6-inch, and he could probably work with 7-inch too. And let's actually see if that's true. Pull these out, and let's throw in a Marvel Select. Yes, dude. Gotta have a Marvel Select. So here's the Marvel Select Amazing Spider-Man figure from 2012. I think they look pretty good together. So he's kind of really working with this 7-inch Spider-Man as well. As I said, some of these ToyBiz figures can actually be more 7-inchy. And you might know that if you recently saw the review of my ToyBiz Spider-Man Classics Series 1 Venom. And remember, I said Venom's bulk can make a 7-inch Venom figure look good with 6-inch figures. But this Venom, you see, that bulk is his human bulk. So my conclusion in the review was he didn't really work super well with a lot of 6-inch figures, but he still works well with this Venom. So this Venom is going to look good with a lot of 6 and 7-inch figures, which is really great. I don't really collect 7-inch Marvel anymore, but I do collect a lot of 7-inch DC. So if I ever want to have Venom and Superman fight, a real thing that happened in the comics, I can do that. Pretty cool. And I did say I would show him with a cool ToyBiz concept figure, and this is another figure I got recently. It is the Black Sea Venom, and obviously it's a completely different scale, but if you have a lot of different Venoms from a lot of different lines, you might just want to see him there. I also wanted to show him with Build-A-Figure from Hasbro. So here he is with the Build-A-Figure Void that came out a little while ago. And I know that the Space Knight Venom I showed a second ago is technically a re-release of a Build-A-Figure, but this is a more recent Build-A-Figure. And I think he looks good with the Void here too. I just wanted an excuse to show off the Void. Oh, I love it. And I have reviewed him recently as well. Actually, everyone you just saw in size comparisons has been reviewed except for the Black Sea Venom, but he's coming up. So, let's get Bob out of the way. Alright. Well, with that, what are my final thoughts on the ToyBiz Amazing Spider-Man or Spider-Man Classics Stealth Venom with Symbiote Blast? It's really cool. I've always wanted this Venom sculpt in my collection, and I'm glad I finally got it. I've had many opportunities to get this sculpt, but never with a complete Venom for a good price. And this is finally that. A complete Venom for a good price. And I've been really into concept symbiotes recently. I have figures of most symbiotes that there are figures for, if not all symbiotes that there are figures for. Still need that null from the 2-pack. But Yeah, I wanted more symbiotes, and I wanted some nice, cool, different ones. So this guy in that black sea venom really scratched that itch for me. Very happy to finally have this sculpt in my collection. I'm glad I got it complete. This gimmick is okay, but the missile gimmick I think is a little more fun for kids. You know? He holds up well, he's clearly taken care of, and his seller will be getting a very good review on eBay. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember, rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Remember to check out my reviews of all those other figures and the size comparisons, and subscribe to see my Black Sea Venom review. That's it. Thank you once again. See you all next time. Bye for now.